Hello and welcome back. I'm so sorry. The stream went dead and I apologize for that. I just wanted to finish up my talk about my pro-life painting here. This is where we started out with a picture of Jesus in his divine mercy, and he's just showering his mercy over the woman who has come to him for forgiveness. Before the stream went dead, I was showing you her guardian angel and just all the love and mercy and prayers that they're offering up. And now we're going over to the other side to see the baby's guardian angel. And I just was just panning in a little bit closer just to show that, the love and compassion on the faces of the angels as they are with the woman in her experience of Jesus's forgiveness and mercy. There's another element in this that I wanted to show you. They are in a church, okay, and they are. So I guess this is something that kind of occurred to me when I was painting it. There's a lot of bricks and a lot of tiles, and I guess that would kind of be kind of a symbol of the hardness or the walls that would prevent a person from coming to the Lord's forgiveness or coming back to the church. But what's breaking through is these streams of light that are coming through the windows, and this was kind of my favorite part. Not my very, I love doing all the rest of it, especially painting Jesus. It was really a blessing to do that. But just the streams of light, when you go, into a beautiful church with the stained glass and the sun is just hitting in the right direction and all of the streams of light come through, and, and then there could be, different colors according to what the stained glass is. And it kind of corresponds with a personal experience I had when I first had my conversion. And I went to a beautiful cathedral in the wintertime, and it was at night, 7 o'clock mass. And then eventually, the days started getting lighter, and I was able to go in the morning. And I was completely amazed at the beauty of all of the stained glass windows in the church. And they were all of our Blessed Mother. And I didn't really know anything about her at the time, or what they meant or what they stood for. All I just knew was it was beautiful and I loved her. So I kind of started out with, I guess this is a little bit of like the rosary, just a little piece of it, kind of symbolizing how maybe the woman doesn't know our Blessed Mother that well. Maybe she does, I don't know, but and the Holy Spirit just kind of bringing the rays of light through. So I guess this could be, maybe the Assumption, and then just kind of a snippet of the, the coronation. And then as we go further into the church, it kind of seems like the light is leading her in deeper into the church and through our Blessed Mother. And then this one could be the Annunciation, and then the Visitation. There's just, you can barely tell. There's just a few hills in the background, and just the symbols of the, the trim around the windows as well. So I was happy to do that, and that was kind of an idea that developed as I was painting it. So that, and then today, as I was preparing to show you the painting, this completed painting, I was always a little bit dissatisfied with the way the baby looked, and it was something that I had just kind of, let go, and I thought, well, it's okay, it's not too bad. But then since I completed it, every time I looked at it, I was a little bit dissatisfied. So I thought, okay, just before I show you, we talk about the art on the live stream, I'll do a few touch-ups on the baby. And anyway, babies are quite challenging to do. I don't know if there's any artists out there that do portraits, but just the structure of the baby's face is very developed on top and very underdeveloped underneath in the jawline, and I needed to have the the angle of the baby looking right at her, and so I did some touch-ups, and it kind of turned it into quite a chunk of my my early afternoon. But that's okay, because and I'm not actually completely sure that I've got it down, but I just wanted to soften the expression. And it's a little bit, the baby is a little bit more sad than the previous one. I've got a little bit of a teardrop there, and but at the same time I wanted to show a little bit of happiness because he is within the arms of Jesus as well. And so I just had to do a little bit of, you know, changes on the shape of the head and in the shading and that. So that's what I was working on this afternoon. And I guess we'll see, you know, if I'm going to set it aside. That's one nice thing about these paintings do take me a little while to do because I don't do them full time, but being able to have them over the course of a period of time and then kind of discovering the places that you might need to touch up is very helpful as well. Because after you know, when an artist does a painting and they've been looking at it for, you know, quite a long time, it's really nice to be able to set it back and then when you look at it again with, you know, a fresh view, you can sort of see the things that might need a touch up. So we'll see about the baby. At this point, it might still need a little bit, but yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope you are all having a blessed Lent. I know we're coming in the last couple weeks here. I have been working on another painting this week, and I just wasn't quite ready to share it with you, and I thought, well, maybe if I can get it done by the end of Lent, maybe I'll share it with you then. But yeah, it's just kind of it's something I shared with you before. I just wanted to develop it a little bit more before we go on any further. So this is what I have for you today, and I really do want you to be assured of our prayers, and we're very thankful for you, and I hope that you have a blessed Sunday tomorrow, and thank you for joining me today. Okay, bye-bye.